In this video, I'm going to talk about a field within a case table in Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub called as case age. Okay, so I'm in the Customer Service Hub application under cases listing. Now, in this screen, if you see, there are multiple columns like case title, case number, priority, origin, customer, case age. Okay, so there is something called as case age. Now, if you don't see case age, so take for example, if I'm in say all cases view, okay, and you don't see case age, then how do you get that? Is you click on edit columns, click on add columns, and from here, if you just search for age, okay, you'll see case age. You click on that, click on close, and then maybe you put it as a third column, okay, and then you get this case age, a nice kind of an interface. Now, this case age, what does that mean? Is like this will show you the age of the case since it was created. Okay, now, usually we refer age with years. Okay, so this is 29,725. Does not mean that this has taken 29,725 years to be within the system. Okay, so that's not the proper calculation for this. But technically, this is something called as an hours. Okay, now what does that mean? It means that this case has been opened. So if this case is opened, then this case is opened since 4352 hours. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let me put status column aside case age. Okay, so if you see this one, okay, so first uh, one two three four records. Okay, four records are active and one of the record is inactive, like resolved. Okay, so that means first four record has a case active and second is resolved. Okay, so let me refresh this for time being and let me take a screenshot of it. Okay, so let me take a screenshot. So maybe I'll do a snip and sketch and click on new, and I'll just take a screenshot of this record. Okay, I'm just only concerned about this just to see what is that number is, how it is calculated. Okay, so this is my snipping record. So it says 29726 11754 4353 11728 3000 30,034. Okay, now here, now what I'm gonna do, I'll just move this window aside and I'll just refresh this. Okay, I'll just refresh this page again. Okay, now I'll compare this again. Okay, now, okay, let me compare it side by side. Yeah, if you see, again, this is going in. Yeah, okay, if you see the first record, the first record is 29727. Okay, and here it is 29726. Okay, now what does that mean is that this particular record is incremented, right? 11754 is incremented, 4353 is incremented, for to 4354, 11728 is incremented. However, 30034 is not incremented. So what does that mean? If a case is resolved, the timer stops. So that means this really indicates that this is the time required for a case to be completed. Okay, and then once the case is resolved, this timer stops, and this is what it is. Like this case has taken 30,000 hours, that 30034 minutes, to be completed. Okay, sorry, I was just talking about hours. Now it's technically a minute. Now, how do we come to this calculation? Is let me again take this off and let me get this column created on. Okay, so there is a column called as created on. So if I put this column over here and I'll, there is another column called as resolution date. Okay, and I'll click on apply. So there is a created on column and then there is a resolution date. So I'll just keep this side by side and I'll just remove other column which is of no use to me. Now, for this record, for which the case has been resolved, you see that there is 30,034 minutes. Now here the date is 29th of the 12th. So that means currently it is 19th of Jan. So I think there were around 19 and say maybe 21 days have passed. Okay. Now how to know that how many days have passed since the case was resolved is you take this number in calculator and then actually do the calculation. Okay, so let me show you the calculator over here. So 30,30034, okay, divided by, say, 60, okay, because that's a minute. So divide by 60. So that's 500 hours. And if you divide it by further 24, then you get something called as 20.85. So that's the correct calculation. And we have said that, like while calculating, it's on 29th and today is 19th. So approximately it took around 20.85 days, from till today. Okay, so that means this number is correct. And again, I told you that anything which isn't resolved, this number will stay constant, but the other numbers will keep on increasing. So if I again click on refresh, and again, I'll bring back that screenshot which we have taken. So here, if you compare it one by one, then you can see that the value over here is 29732, but 30034 is still constant. So till the time case is active, this is gonna increase every time. So that means this is a nice way to see the age of the case. Now, what if I want to edit this column? Now you cannot edit this column, because this is a by default column which is provided by Microsoft. And what it does is it shows the duration for which the case has been active for active and resolved cases. Now it doesn't show whether it is a days or hours or minutes. Okay, so this is basically the age of the cases which we have just calculated. Now if we want to show number of days which has been elapsed since the case has been created, then you can't edit this, because this is by default column provided by Microsoft for this table, and you can't edit this. So what you need to do is, like, you need to create another calculated column, and make sure that calculated column data type is not text but a number, so that you can use that in various business intelligence or charts kind of an uh, interface, so that you can derive some reports out of it. Okay, so you can't technically edit the calculated column provided by Microsoft. You may need to use something else. Okay, so that's it, folks. This is all about case age. Earlier we thought this was something related to days, but then we said that no, this is something related to hours and then minutes. And if you want to exactly know how many days have been elapsed, then better to create a new column, and on basis of this you can use the calculated column formulas to actually generate the number of days which has been elapsed since the case was created, or case was from case creation to case resolution in case of the resolved cases status. Yeah. So that's it, folks. This is all about case age column within Dynamics 365 customer service application. Thanks for watching.